You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building. He introduced himself as John David.
That's right.
JD.
John David.
JD, otra vez.
This guy's getting a lot of pussy right now, by the way, man.
That's how
a
you
lot
start
of women
Charlamagne.
love
Charlamagne.
this man.
Why do they love him so much?
I guess because they think he's attractive.
Well, so do you think he's attractive, Charlamagne?
That's not.
there we go.
That's
Well,
not him.
he's a star of the show Ballers.
Nah, that's true.
And that,
It's an ensemble
But
cast.
that's
Yeah,
how.
I wouldn't call it a star.
Yeah, it's an ensemble.
The Rock is on the show.
Rock is
Yeah,
on
Okay,
the
The
show.
Rock is a
thank
star,
you.
but you're one of the.
We got Omar Benson Miller. We got
Yeah.
Troy Garrity. We got Andy Garcia.
The Rock
You're a
is the
featured
face of
baller
it.
on the show, though.
I'm
You're
one of the
stars.
athletes. I'm one of the athletes.
Now you played at Morehouse, right?
Yes, I did.
And then you was in the Canadian Football League.
Morehouse has a football
He played for
team?
the St. Louis Rams.
First of all, yeah, we do have a football
I
team.
didn't know that.
Yeah, she did.
He's
yes, she
hating
did.
'cause he went to
yes, she
Hampton.
did.
I
Now we
did.
had to bring our own equipment, bring our own, goal posts, stuff like that. But we was legit. We had refs from time to time.
Yeah, refs.
Yeah.
Now you tried out for the St. Louis Rams and you
I
made
was
the
I
team.
was practice squad two seasons, and it was a great experience, a wonderful experience.
Did you make the team?
Nah, I never did. My first carry in the league started at our own goal line, at the 1 yard line, rushed for 9 yards on that carry. It was Peyton Manning was against Indianapolis Colts, so it was a very memorable moment, and I didn't really touch the field after that.
Did you think you would get into acting eventually,
I always wanted to do it my whole life. But
even before football?
it was definitely before. It preceded the football quest because I saw my father do Shakespeare in the Park when I was like 5 years old, and he's my favorite writer.
Now,
Shakespeare.
who's your father again?
Hey, for people that don't know.
His last name's Washington.
Denzel Washington.
Isaiah.
Denzel?
Isaiah. Okay, I remember Isaiah Washington. It was Isaiah Washington's son.
Exactly.
It's Isaiah
No,
Washington.
not that one.
Denzel
Nah,
is
not
Denzel
that one.
Washington
God
is
bless
your
him.
dad.
But and my mother actually was making more money than he was when they started. She was on Broadway, Juilliard.
Really?
Yeah, pianist, classically trained. She was getting on their first date. She paid for the date.
Whoa.
Damn it,
Wow,
man.
See,
that was a
ladies?
good investment.
Yeah,
Round of applause. That was a great investment.
I'm gonna tell you what your mom did. She was reaching for her wallet, hoping that he was gonna be like, no, I got this.
Oh, is that
He
what
have
she
it,
did?
though.
He didn't.
He definitely
He didn't have it though, right?
That's why he
yeah.
has it now every time.
Right.
Whatever you want, babe.
Right.
But it's interesting though, because when you have a legendary father like you do, a lot of children don't want to do what they did because it's hard to fill those shoes.
Well, that's what football served as. It was my independent card. There was nothing. I earned my own scholarship. I'm very prideful about that. Very proud of that because they didn't pay for my schooling, and I was able to make the All-American team. I was ranked nationally coming out of high school. I took it very seriously because it was all I had. It was my, again, independent card. So I wanted to act, but I became almost scared and apprehensive later, like around 1920, because I was already in this lane of ball.
1920.
No, when I was 19 years old, 20.
Oh, I was
like,
no,
what?
no,
I was
no,
like,
19. No, 19.
No wonder your
Well,
daddy looks so
actually-
young. Y'all preserving each other? I'm like 1920.
We don't talk about that. But no. So yeah, it was my quest to make it, and I did it as far as I could. I made it as far as I could.
Was it odd when your dad would come to the games? Because he would take the shine from you playing.
It was all good because I had a helmet on. So it was like, who's that Washington kid? Who's that kid running the ball? And that's Denzel Washington's kid. Oh wow, we didn't know.
But you also ended up in the movie Malcolm X.
Oh yeah.
What
yeah.
role did you play in Malcolm X?
Oh, you gotta watch it to the very end. There's kids that stand up and say, "I'm Malcolm X," and I'm the first kid up.
Oh,
Did you want to do that, or was your dad like, come on, just come get a little cameo?
No, Spike showed love on that. He said, he said, go ahead and step up and do it. I did about 7 times, 7 takes, and it was fun.
You got paid?
Nah, I did not.
That's a very memorable part in that movie, though. You strike me. No, it is, though.
Is it really?
Hell yeah.
The kids?
Yes.
Oh,
that
cool.
part was strong.
Oh, good, thank
Because after
you.
you watch the whole 20 hours of the movie.
I know, right?
And then
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
end,
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
I am Malcolm X. You're like, yes, I am Malcolm X as well.
Thank
but,
you.
But for you seem like you don't like to tell people that that's your pops.
Absolutely not. And
Like I said, he came in and said, "Hey, I'm John David."
right, yeah, I don't. And that, again, football helped with that. I was able to just. I knew acting. It would have to. It would be obviously the subject that always gets brought up. But that's what it is, and that's why I talk about Pauletta Washington,
Right.
because
Mom.
because she in a lot of ways in her own right was more talented,
Whoa.
Well, I was now
That is a holiday
Why you gotta
discussion.
compare
Well,
that?
not
You
as.
got beef with your
Whoa.
dad.
No. See, there you go. No. Just make it. I
Wow.
just want to bring awareness. You know, moms
She was
moms
a
matter. Moms
classically
matter.
trained pianist.
Thank
Moms
you.
lives matter.
Yes, right. You know, it's very important that I said that.
So why didn't she like keep it going?
She wanted to be there for us. I wasn't raised by a nanny. I wasn't raised by handlers. I was raised by a village of basically my family, my grandparents, North Carolina, Catawba County, rootin' tootin' Newton. That's right.
Okay.
And you know, every summer, springs, be out there, and she was very hands on. You know, and I think that was very important in my upbringing. Is maybe the person I am today. Humble first, God-fearing man.
I mean, you had various fathers in your life too, though. You had John Q. You had Malcolm X.
That's a good point. It had to get confusing.
But then you had
man.
training day dad.
Alfonso. Because I'm sure he bought some of those roles home.
That's a good point.
I don't know. I wouldn't know. I was playing football, so I was in my lane.
Well, hopefully not Mo Better Blues. Dad.
Oh, Bleak, you remember that? Yeah, Bleak.
I know a girl that really likes you, bro. I'm being honest with you, dead ass. Like
Don't try to hook nobody
I
up.
promise really
Get
God.
out of here.
She texted me this weekend. She was like, I heard you got my crush coming Monday. And I was like, who? I didn't even know. I forgot. And then they told me you was coming.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, you want me to hook you up?
Who is this person?
I'm going to show you a picture.
Oh, God.
Yo.
Don't
No,
do
you
it.
know her. You know her. You know her.
Yeah?
I don't want to blow
Is
it up,
she-
though.
is
I
she
don't
an
wanna blow it
artist?
up. I'm not going to blow
Is
it
she
up.
a dentist?
Hold on.
Did she graduate from
Look at the
college?
love-
Can she
Hold
read?
on.
Is she
I'm
educated?
gonna just show you the picture.
Are you single first before you look at this picture?
Absolutely.
Oh, he said absolutely.
Depending on who it is.
Oh, wow. Oh, you guys are, you guys have a beef, don't you?
No.
Hey, I saw y'all right here. Y'all were getting,
Little mama?
no. Didn't y'all have a quarrel here once before?
Nah, that's the homie, though.
Oh, okay.
Azalea Banks.
So you want the lob?
How long? Let's
gonna
wait till
guess
commercial
no.
break.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Commercial
I
I'm
got
break,
you.
going with
perhaps?
Azalea
I got
Banks,
you.
Lil Mama. One or the other.
Shout out to Azalea Banks, by the way. Yeah.
Now, is there a certain nepotism in Hollywood that comes with being Denzel's son?
I certainly hope not. I mean, I earned this job. I auditioned 9 times and played 2 different characters. The creator of our show, Steve Levinson, was the last to sign off. You know, he was the hardest critic. So who works with Mark Wahlberg. So it was. I feel like I've proved myself to be able to get this job. So I don't think so.
Let's talk about Ballers a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, because they actually do use real NFL team names, which I didn't know you could really do that.
Me neither.
So
And
there's no legal issue? Or?
maybe there is,
I heard
but
the
I just
NFL was mad about ballers.
yeah, I heard that
I heard they
too.
were upset about the
Mark
whole.
Wahlberg actually said that
Yeah.
the NFL was mad about the show, and the commissioner had actually said to him, "This is not a good idea."
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, controversy sells tickets, I guess. So,
He said they tried to put the kibosh on the show.
what's the kibosh?
End it.
Finish it.
Ha!
Close it.
Finish it, you done.
Finish
Done.
it.
No, you finish
Well,
it,
I
you
mean,
Okay, I'm going to read you exactly what Wahlberg said. He said, "You can't do this." And he said, hopefully you get the word. Oh, he said, and then Mark Wahlberg said he thought it was a good thing because you get the word out there with the crazy stuff, the financial side of it, get these guys to realize they got to be more careful with what they do with their money.
right. The mandate, I think, for us is to educate, especially the guys coming up. 90% of the players in the NFL dreamt about being there since they were like 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing like motivated millionaires. And you see that especially in playoff play, but like how you manage your money, it's not taught, it's not instituted in these people's in these young kids' heads. So I think it's important for us to show that we have a responsibility to do that through this medium. And so I mean, with all the negative stuff that comes with it, they're human beings as well. You're seeing human beings portrayed, human beings on this show, and they have faults and they have there's controversy. They have major decisions to make. In season 2, you see that with Ricky's character. You're going to see he has a lot. The word is discernment. He has to really figure out what he's going to do in the latter part of his years. And that transitional point too of a football player. Like a good example of that is Curtis Martin. I don't know if you guys know who Curtis Martin is. Jet. He was a Jet.
Jet.
And he's transitioned beautifully from football to businessman. And we need more examples like that. He needs to come on this show and talk about his transition because a lot of NFL players get lost, or football players in general get lost because you've been doing this since you were like 7 years old. Your body's acclimated to around the August, September time. It's time to play ball. It's time to strap up. And when that's gone, a big piece of you is gone. And I'm no exception. I my first check I got, and I'm pretty smart with my money. I'm conservative, really. I bought a flat screen TV. You know what I mean? So
But
like
that doesn't sound too crazy.
to me it is because I was in an extended stay with a flat screen TV. I was like at the Candlewood Suite.
extended
What
stay?
the hell is Denzel Washington son doing an extended stay? Why you want to struggle so bad for no reason, man?
Because I feel like I earned it. You know, that's what it's all about. You know?
Now, let me ask you, you played football. If you had a son, would you let your son play football?
Absolutely, positively not.
Why?
Because
And more people say that, man.
it breaks your
Everybody's
heart.
saying that, man.
Not even the physical part, the business will break your heart. Not the NFL stands for not for long.
I agree.
Well, aren't you kind of glad then that things didn't work out with, your football career with the Rams?
I'm
retrospect?
so blessed that it happened the way it did. Playing in the UFL, playing in Germany, I got those experiences. I got to see what what business is like.
Mm-hmm.
And the best man, the best woman doesn't necessarily get the job.
Right.
I've seen politics. I'm not saying that it worked against me, but the Denzel factor worked against me in that medium.
They teased you a
I
lot.
feel like you might have been fighting your passion for a long time because I feel like your passion probably was acting.
It was.
But you probably was like, nope, I'm not going to do it because
Exactly.
I don't want to be in my father's shadow.
Exactly. I was. It was a positive rebellion crusade, if you will, because football was still. I used it for my benefit. I took all that, I guess, resentment from people judging me, or making friends. I'm always questioning: are they really into me? Are they really like me for me, or is it because of who my father is, who my parents are?
Mm-hmm.
So I used it to kind of to push me through certain hurdles of life. But yeah, I wanted to do this my whole life. I've never been happier. I can definitely tell you that.
Was your dad around much? Because I'm sure he was shooting movie after movie after movie.
And he was, and I'm so thankful that he was.
Why?
Because he was a father that provided. He was a father that went to work, didn't apologize for it, worked hard, and those values, those hard work, that lunch pail, helmet, going to work every day, is instilled in all of us.
Because there's two different types of dads. There's the father that's always there, and then there's the father that provides, that can not be there as much. And with you, did that affect you much with your dad not being there as much? Because I try to look at my son and be like, I try to be there as much as possible, but then I got to go get that bacon, though.
Right.
Was your daddy Malcolm X or Malcolm Little is what he's
Wait. Oh, right. Red. You mean Red? Was he Red?
Yeah, was he red?
Well. Nah. He was. He's he's an educated man. He's a preacher's kid. My grandfather was a preacher, so he understood certain values. And again, I'm just a lucky child. We're all four of us. It's four of us. I'm the oldest. And we're lucky to have him in our lives.
Are you afraid that since you play a football player named Ricky on the show, that eventually on the show somebody may pull up in a red Hyundai and shoot at you?
Oof.
What the?
Oof. Charlemagne the God, ladies and gentlemen. There it is,
I
right
don't
there.
understand.
No, I'm not fearful of that. I'm not fearful of that. I guess it is a possibility. I'm not fearful. I don't get you. What do you mean?
You never
doesn't
seen
know what he
Boys in
means.
the Hood?
He doesn't know what he means.
You never seen Boys in
Of course,
the Hood?
but I get it. Now I get the reference. I get it. Shout out to Singleton,
Now,
and all those guys.
The Golden Globes, they say you stole the show at the Golden Globes
How?
just by standing there.
Oh, my
Did you
God,
see
yeah,
all
right.
the blogs?
Nah. That was a proud moment for the family and
Mm-hmm.
for him. I was very happy for him. He was nervous. I couldn't believe that.
You didn't see all these headlines? Denzel
you
Washington's
saw
son
it. He's
steals
being
the
humble.
show just by standing there.
Was that flattering for you when you saw that, though?
I was honored to be
When they-
supportive of a supportive firstborn son.
Do you
With
have
his
social
father.
media? Because people were trying to find. if you
Yeah,
had
I'm
it.
so lame though. JD_Wash. I got 4 pictures up. I'm killing it.
You killing him out there.
Killing them.
People
out
sliding in your
there.
DMs.
4 good ones. Nah, because they don't know where to look.
Do you laugh?
Now they know.
Do
Yeah, I
you
know.
laugh at your father's memes?
Yeah,
When they did the Uncle Denzel?
oh man, he was in character. He's a method actor. He was in character, all right. And that's that New York thing with the sweatsuit and all that. That's that Mount Vernon, baby. He's very comfortable in his own skin and mustache.
Who was he supposed to, who was he playing? Who was he?
Magnificent Seven. It's,
That's coming out. Yeah,
it's
that looks
coming
dope.
out. Yeah. Antoine Fuqua, and they're doing their thing.
Now you're also going to be in a movie that Riz is directing.
Oh
coming up?
man, he's like the Black Phil Jackson, man. It was such a treat working for him, working with him, and I'm looking forward to this underground kind of hip hop 8 Mile female version of the story.
So what's your
what's it about?
character?
It's like spoken word and hip hop, and it's really about the language, And this girl Azalea, she's the lead. And
Oh, you in that movie with Azalea? All right, I heard that's dope.
Yeah, so hopefully it comes out soon.
It said January, I think.
Did they
said.
really? Yes.
Now I don't know if it's been announced
No
now.
idea.
I just
Oh
heard-
man, oh yeah, okay.
I heard
Charlamagne
that-
just announced the movie.
Yeah,
will come out.
Charlamagne. When it come out?
No,
January, right?
I've heard that. I've heard people talk about the movie. Like I've
Yeah.
actually heard people in the
Really?
film world talk about how good the movie is.
Oh, that's
and they
great.
say how good Azalea does it.
That's great. Yeah, no, I'm excited for her.
What's your role in the movie?
I'm playing like he plays a jerk, just a jerk. He's using his own. He's trying to get on. He's hustling. He knows that she's the talented one, but he's trying to control her.
So you rap? In there,
Kinda.
Can you rap in real life?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I can spit some Shakespeare, but I can't rap.
Now you said you laugh at your father's memes. Have you ever showed him any of the Uncle Denzel memes?
My siblings do. Like my sisters, man, they're tough. They're a tough crowd, and they keep up with all that stuff, and they humble him.
How does he react?
What is that? What? Nah, that's funny. Ha ha ha. And then he just keeps it moving.
You really don't like being asked questions about your pops. I understand. I wonder what is the actual pressure though.
What do you mean? What kind of pressure? I don't feel it. What do you mean?
Like just in general. Like
From
what is
questions?
Yeah. Like what's the problem of being a superstar's son?
He probably wants to talk about what he has going on instead of talking about being.
Did you have trust issues growing up with people?
Well, like I alluded to before, it does make it tricky making friends and relationships, significant others, all that. I've been in 2 relationships and they both faltered because of the trust thing.
Really?
Paranoid by
When
nature.
they wanted to pick you for the gram with Denzel, and you couldn't provide.
No, it might have been my own paranoia that sabotaged the relationships. They were actually they were okay in hindsight. It was me, like just.
Do you like me for me?
Exactly.
Do you think
but I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I mean, it's a blessing to have 2 very active and alive, healthy parents, and a strong family. So all the accomplishments, accolades aside, just to have that in today's world and the climate of what's going on, it's very. I'm very, very happy.
Well, if it means anything, when I first watched the first season of Ballers, I just thought it was a dope show. I didn't know you was his son till after the fact.
Thank you.
If it means, I don't
That
know
means
if that means
everything.
So I'm like, I
That
didn't,
Yeah, I had no clue.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Just-
Oh, that's
no, I
great.
just read it.
Thank you. So then that means I'm doing my job.
And I know people around you, they never even said that you were his son.
Well, that's why I've been a bit apprehensive to doing certain kinds of press or getting myself out there because that'd be the subject. And at least I'm trying to build a catalog here. This is a real thing. I take it serious. I'm studying right now, HB Studios. I'm hoping to do Shakespeare in the Park next summer. Like those are my aspirations.
Does your pop give you advice when you speak to him? Do you ask him about advice, or you just?
He's that tough love New York thing. Like you ain't done nothing. You ain't done nothing.
Oh,
That's
wow.
New
He's
York.
telling you
That's
the
me.
truth, though.
Exactly. I don't need. Yeah, I got it, Pop. I'm not.
But
I'm
you
not,
can't compare your career to his either.
Oh
It's
my
not too
God.
many
It's-
people who can.
Well, it's
period.
an anomaly
Not
what
at
he's
all.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he watch Ballers?
Nah. He I
He doesn't even watch it.
I shouldn't. I don't want to say it on the air with
Say
you.
it, man.
He didn't like it.
No. I'm not.
He
gonna
didn't
say
like it.
I got
He doesn't
very.
like the
I got very.
writing?
My mom watches it. She watches it. And my brothers and sisters, they support me and they love the show. They love what it's about and they promote it.
It almost seems like when your dad is that great, you can never be as good. So he's like, nah, I don't like how you did that. That's what it seems like. Like I do that with my son. No matter how good my son is, like, oh well, you should have juke left instead of right.
See that? Yeah,
It's the same thing.
It's a good thing, though. I mean, I'm humble, so I don't need to be humbled. That's just who I am. But that's his method.
So with that said, right, we saw like O'Shea Jackson Jr. He played Cube. That's how he got his break. And him playing Cube has attention on him now. Would you ever play your father in a biopic since you want to separate
Hell
yourself so
no.
much? Wow.
I shouldn't cuss. Because I had Pastor Bernard in here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
come on,
a
man.
lot of pastors. You got a pastor coming right after you, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Pastor
And
John
heavens
Gray.
no. Heavens no. I would
Heavens no.
never.
Why not?
Why?
I mean, again, because he's DW, man. Can't nobody be him. Can't nobody.
But you're an actor.
Yeah, if anybody could get close, it's you.
I
Who
would
know
never.
him better?
I would never do that. Never. I wouldn't disrespect. Nah, that'd be disrespectful.
Now, what do you hope that people get out of watching the show Ballers? As we said before, Mark Wahlberg was saying this is going to be a good educational lesson for some of the players out there. I know we all read that article a while back when they said 70% of all football players end up going broke within, I think,
Right.
like 7 years or something like that.
3.
Oh, 3 years.
Damn.
In NBA, I think it was like, anyway.
Well, because the money's guaranteed in
Right.
football.
So
I mean,
you
you
get
get
injured?
you get a signing bonus, but that's about it. You're playing for incentives, and it's a health-based contract as well. You don't usually play all 16 games every year, so that has a lot to do with the stipulations within the contract. But I hope people see human beings, these young adults, having to be grown men like that. I mean, instantaneously, their life changes right after the draft. Like as soon as the check comes in, their life has changed. They got to take care of mama, take care of cousin, take care of Pookie and all them, right? And you don't realize that
They're not really making money like that.
They're not
right?
like that, exactly. And so, this kind of lifestyle, this luxurious lifestyle, it fades fast. And then you're left with bupkis, right? And then you get depressed. Depression kicks in, and just the pressure cookers of having to maintain the stability, financial stability of all your significant friends and others and family. That's pressure. And so for people to see that they're just human beings, they're not. They might be able to do superhuman things on Sundays, Monday nights, but they feel, they hurt just like y'all, just like everybody else. They go through real things.
Yeah, we see with the adultery and everything that happens on there, and the cheating on the girlfriends.
I mean, that's life. I mean, you don't have to be a ball player,
Yeah.
right? I think athletes unfairly are at the forefront of that promotion of, adultery is the word you used.
Or
Because of that.
cheating.
Cheating.
I mean, even
yeah.
see in one episode, the side piece kills him in the car. So they're driving.
Right, the opening,
Yeah,
that's the
opening
opening beat
one.
of the show.
The pilot.
Yeah, the pilot, right. So, I mean, but this happens everywhere, I mean, the guy at McDonald's can still be a cheater.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? He's like, he's cooking up your fries, and he's got 2-3 women on the side, you know what I mean? So it happens, it's just real life situation.
Now, all the celebrity women who have wanted to sleep with Denzel over the years and can't because he's married, right? I know you want to distance yourself from him, but what if they wanted to give you some?
True.
What if Angela Bassett was like, yo,
That's a good
That's
question.
disrespectful. Shout out to Courtney.
I love Angela Bassett.
I think he's
forgot she's
nominated.
married. My
Hello.
bad. Damn, my bad, Angela.
Take it
Say
easy.
somebody else, somebody else.
Please.
Somebody
Sanaa Lathan. Sanaa's like, look,
That's a good one.
son.
That's a good question.
Look, son. All right.
Oh my God. Yeah. And she's like in a relationship too, right?
French Montana, that's nothing.
Allegedly.
I don't know, I'm making that up.
Ouch.
Allegedly.
French might love her.
That's my guy, but I
That's
don't know.
love is in the air.
But would you take advantage of these celebrity women that wanted to get with you because
Nah.
they couldn't get with your pops?
Nah, I wouldn't.
He
You don't want no perks from being Denzel.
He's
Nah,
already
do
said
not.
over and over again that it's hard for him to even trust women because he wants to know if they like him for him. Why would he want to be with somebody because they want to
He
sleep
didn't
with him?
say be
Because
with. He said
She's
smash.
listening. Are you listening to me? Because she is.
No, he didn't say be with. He said
said
smash.
smash.
There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you listening to her, and she's talking about relationships. I'm talking about
he doesn't even use his
your
social
penis
media. He doesn't
inside
go
a woman's
around
vagina.
slinging his
Stroke,
penis
stroke,
everywhere.
stroke, stroke.
Do that again. Tell him one of us.
I wanted to give all thanks to God, glory to God for having me be here and join y'all
God
today.
created-
This is he did it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
What he phrased? Would God phrase it like that? Is in the Bible?
No, you'd say vagina. He would say vagina.
Well, is there anything else you want to tell us about that you have coming up? We know season 2 of Ballers just started.
I was
We
like,
know
I'm
you have
getting
the
the fuck outta
Yeah, I saw you
RZA.
last night with you using the chainsaw to cut the ice up.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, just continue to watch and watch the character grow, and I'm trying to do more things. I'm auditioning like as we speak. I'm trying to promote.
Your father still auditions too, though, which people don't realize.
He does.
He doesn't? Somebody lied to me. You know what?
What?
Somebody lied to me.
I don't
Somebody
think he
told me they
auditioned.
saw
That
Denzel.
Negro ain't
You think he
auditioning
needs to
since I've been
audition?
alive. Like at least 20
I
years.
promise you, somebody told me they saw Denzel at an audition. I said the same thing. Like, Denzel still auditioning?
Yeah, maybe he was reading people like auditioners.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
but
right. You're right.
maybe because
you're right.
he directed a new film too. My sister worked on that with him as well. I got to shout out my siblings too, man. My sister Olivia, she's on Mr. Robot on Wednesdays. USA.
She acts too?
She's the actress. Now my
Wow.
father promotes her. He said, no, seriously. My pops. I'm not lying. My pops
Is
like,
this what this is about?
No,
You
no.
want more promotion from the label?
No, I don't. No, because he tells the truth. And he's like, yo, Olivia, my sister's named Olivia, you're going to win an Oscar one day. And I believe it. I know it.
So what did he tell you?
Keep grinding.
Keep grinding.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you too can be in a Tyler Perry movie. You'll be in a Tyler Perry movie one day.
Damn.
Goodness.
What did he tell you? He just said keep writing.
He just said, just keep
He
working.
don't believe in you?
Of course, he believes.
He
in
just knows how
himself.
hard it's going to be for you.
He just knows the truth is, and I agree, is Olivia Washington. She's the real deal.
Wow.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm going to hook you up with this girl because you got to get something out of being Denzel's son.
I am. I got
I'm pretty
life.
sure he can hook himself up.
Thank
with
you.
And by
whoever
the
he
way,
wants.
she did not say Denzel's son. I asked
that's
her.
a big
She
key.
said,
John,
she said,
major
she did.
key,
She said, my
major
crush is
key.
coming. And I said, who? And she said, John David. And I text Q, and I was like, yo, who coming Monday? Who is John David? I didn't know who that was.
I like that.
I had to think about it.
I like that. No, I
This guy is
So-
Khaled over here. All right, well, we got John David Washington.
Thank you,
That
sir.
man said John David. No,
No
JD,
middle name either.
JD.
John David is one name. I don't have a middle name. Only one in the family without a middle name.
So you just made up John David?
Wow, they just really treat
Nah,
you crazy.
John David was a Heisman Trophy winner. My father loves football. So, he
So
named
David ain't even your name?
me. Come on, man. John David is my name. I just don't have a middle name.
He has 2 first names.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, got you.
yeah.
Okay.
John D. John Q son, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good
Man.
morning.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in.